Мэри, когда ты узнала?
Недавно. Но я знаю точно, что отец не ты, Марк.
Mary, I know that you like to think this is none of my business, but I remember exactly when you and Mason started to have an affair. I remember that all too well.
What is that?
So I know you couldn't possibly know who the father is yet. Not unless you've been tested, and they don't do that early in a pregnancy. I think I understand what's been going on.
What do you understand?
Why you're so anxious to have this annulment. It probably wouldn't even go through the church if they thought you were carrying my child.
Mark, that isn't why.
And if I'm out of the picture long enough, Mason wouldn't even question if it was his baby, would he?
I wouldn't interfere if I were you.
Oh, really? Why not?
Look, the possibility that this baby is yours, Mark, is very slight. And if you force the issue, I will tell Mason everything.
Everything?
Yeah, I'll tell him the truth. That the only time you and I were together was when you raped me.
Mason. Lionel, what brings you here? I have a little proposal that might interest you, Mason. If it concerns my father, Lionel, I think I'd just soon keep my seat on the sideline. Oh, yeah, it concerns CC, but it also involves Pamela. Yes. Your mother.
I have waited such a long time to do that.
I've wanted you to do it for a long time. But I was afraid.
Afraid of me?
What is all this?
That is, a little something I couldn't resist doing.
Just a little something.
Well, I wanted to celebrate the anniversary of our wedding. Together, for a change. Santana?
Hey, what are you doing here?
I don't know. I thought maybe you could tell.
Well, I can tell you that I don't think it's very wise for you to show up.
Thoughts about seeing me?
Yes. Actually, I do. I don't want to talk about it now. I'm meeting Cruz for dinner. He could be here any minute.
I think you wanted to see me tonight. That's why I was surprised to get your message.
What message?
At my office. You said you wanted to meet me here.
No, I didn't leave you any message.
Hello, Gina. What are you doing here?
Well, I thought I might find you here.
Me? Why?
I figured you were bringing Brandon over to visit with Rosa.
So you followed me here?
Well, yes.
What for?
It's probably a silly idea.
Well, I'm sure you wouldn't have come all the way over here if there wasn't something on your mind. Why don't you tell me what it is?
Well, maybe I shouldn't. I mean, you'll probably just tell me to mind my own business.
Try me, Gina.
I just hate to see the way that Santana is... No, I shouldn't have come...
Wait a second. My curiosity's killing me now. You just hate to see the way Santana is what?
Ted, you better turn the water stronger or this will never fill.
All right, that's the last of it. So I guess I'll start putting the clothes away.
No, wait. I have a lot of cleaning to do, you know. From top to bottom.
No, the closets are okay.
Oh, wait. I want to dust the shelves.
Oh, you have some smudge, right? Right there.
Thanks. I'll clean up, after I clean the house.
Well, you know, we actually did pretty good, didn't we? I mean, under $100, we furnished this whole house.
Amazing.
Yeah, except, of course, the water bed.
Yeah, and it's so old. It'll be a miracle if it doesn't leak. I've never slept in one, have you?
Yeah, once. Not all night, though. No, wait. Uh-oh.
I think it's leaking.
Great. I knew it.
No, wait, let me see this here.
Ted, I shouldn't have let you talk me into this. I mean, and if I had any sense at all, I wouldn't be...
Oh, no, it's
at
fine.
all.
It's fine. It's just a nozzle. It just needs to be tightened up here. Hey, look, it's all right. I know how you feel. I'm a little uptight myself right now.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's okay. Give me this plywood.
I'm just a little afraid that, I might get too involved.
Too involved?
I might get dependent on you, and I don't think you would like that.
I wouldn't.
Would you?
Come here. Here. Give me the toolbox. It's in the other room. Oh, gosh. No, it's on top of the... What? Are you all right?
I think we have some company.
Well, I hope you can swim. Talk to me, too.
Look, Cruz, I know how you feel about me. But I remember that you stood up to Cece for me once, and I'll never forget that. I admire you for it. And I admire you for giving up Eden even after she divorced Kirk. I know how hard that must have been for you. That's why I feel so terrible about her making a fool of you behind your back.
I see. So it was you who called me the other night and told me where to go look for Santana.
Yes, that's right, I did. I thought you had a right to know about the relationship she's having.
Listen, I think maybe you ought to hit the road now. I got a dinner date and I don't want to be late.
Wait a minute. You don't believe me? I'm telling you the truth. Why would I make something like this up? I know how much you'd hate the person that would tell you this. I almost didn't tell you.
You know, I know it's in your nature to indulge in this particular kind of community service, but I suggest you bury your nose in your own life for a change. Because my life with Santana is off limits to you. You got that?
That's where you're wrong, Cruz. You see, as long as you have custody of Brandon along with Santana, everything the two of you do is my business. Aren't you worried about Brandon, how Santana's playing around might affect him?
That's just I don't want to hear another word out of you now. Get out of here.
Look, Cruz, I'm sorry I've upset you. And I'm sorry I had to be the one to tell you. But I'm telling you the truth. And I think you believe me or you wouldn't be so angry.
Good night, Gina.
Here you go, Jimmy.
Smells delicious.
Of course it does. Though it was a good thing you were able to pull some strings with the owner of this place. If he hadn't let me use the kitchen here, I don't know what I would have done. I don't normally cater parties on the public beach.
It was really nice of you to do this for me. Thanks, Jim.
Eden, how long have we known each other? No, don't remind me. I won't.
Oh, listen, when we get done here, would you mind taking me back to town?
I have a better idea. Come with me to the new club in Montecito. It's the opening.
Oh, I don't know.
Eden, it's gonna be wild. Where's your spirit?
That's a good question. All right, okay, I'll come with you, but I want to change first, okay?
Fabulous.
Okay.
Look, why don't we go now? I think Jimmy can take it from here.
Okay.
I'll just go check on the table and make sure everything's okay.
All right. Well?
Well, what? Perfect, baby. The whole thing is perfect. Thank you for your help, baby.
Oh, you're welcome. Is Mom having a good time?
I think so. No, I know so. I am too.
Maybe tonight would be the good time to tell her you know about the surgery.
I don't know about that. I don't know if your mother and I are ready to get into that yet.
You know, I can't help but thinking that maybe you're not doing this for Mama, but you're doing it for yourself.
Meaning what?
Meaning that maybe it's easier for you to think that you're just being nice to her.
You know, I seem to remember a daughter of mine reprimanding me for being too nosy about her private life. And I've done my best to butt out. Do you think you can return the favor?
Well, whoever called obviously knows about us.
That's impossible. We've been too careful.
I wonder if I called and I'd just forgotten about it. You know, no, I couldn't have. You know, lately I've just been going to bed without remembering what I've done during the day. I'm not losing my mind, am I?
Of course not. Listen. Both of us been making you so distracted and upset. It's your husband.
No, Cruz isn't the kind of man that you think he is. He just has a lot on his mind right now. He's got a lot of things to do. I can remember thinking how spoiled I used to think that Eden was when she'd complain about the long hours Cruz used to work. Maybe I'm making the same mistake.
I got a lot of respect for Cruz. He just doesn't want you. Well,
Keith, don't.
There's a little place on the North Beach. It sells food and drink and closes at sunset. You know it?
Yes?
It'll be closed. But I'll be waiting for you for an hour or so. In case you change your mind.
Mary, I hope that you don't expect me to just forget that there may be a daughter or a son that's mine. Ours. And what you call rape. To Mary, to me that was an act of love. And I'm sorry that you don't see it that way, and that hurts me.
Mark, all right, I'm not going to try anymore to change your perception of what happened, but you're not going to change mine. And I'm real sorry that you're hurt, Mark, but I've been protecting you like you've asked me to, so don't force me to tell Mason, because I think you know what might happen.
Oh, really? What might happen, Mary?
Look, he's threatened to have your medical license revoked for other reasons, and if I tell him what you did to me, he'll do it.
Really? I don't think so, Mary. You still need me to cooperate with the annulment.
Well, what do you want from me, Mark? Haven't we been through enough unhappiness? You don't want me back. And if you care for me at all like you say you do, why would you want to rob me of this one chance for happiness?
You think that Mason is really that chance, huh?
Mark, you owe me something. You do, for that hell that you put me through, for the lies and the fights, and then to take me when you knew I didn't want you. Mark, you owe me this.
Mary, I'm not gonna stand in your way. Don't think that. I'll be quiet about everything. I'll go along with the annulment. Just promise me something.
What?
If this baby proves to be mine, I want you to acknowledge it. I want the baby to have my name. And I think that's fair, Mary. Yes, you'll have to tell Mason if it turns out that way, but if he loves you as much as he says he does, then he'll live with it.
Mark, no, don't be like
I
that.
think it's fair, Mary. You don't know how hard this has been on me. It's been a lot easier for you. You turn your back on me, you've got a man waiting in the wings. I'm alone now. I'm losing my wife. And if what you tell me is true, I'm losing my child. Think about it, Mary. This baby is mine. I want it to have my name. You decide.
Grant?
Mason?
Can I get you something to drink, a glass of wine? No, thanks. Maybe you should just, tell me what it is you want from me.
All right. I only want what's mine. My birthright, which your father stole from me, much as he took away yours.
I don't know that the two situations compare, Grant. Now, why don't you tell me why either of you thinks I should be involved with your battles?
Mason, it's almost within my power to have Capwell Enterprises divided into two equal entities, with myself the sole owner of one of them. Now, I have no need of the money involved, and no desire to live here again, and no wish to run another business. But maybe you'd be interested in becoming first executive officer.
The only thing I'm interested in, Grant, is finding out what this has to do with my mother. Lionel said it involved Pamela. Do you know where she is now?
It may come as a surprise to you, Mason, but before she married Cece, I was very much in love with your mother. Things might have turned out quite a bit differently if I'd had my way. But my brother had plans of his own for Pamela. He wanted her himself. But she was brilliant, beautiful, sensitive. Well, I don't think that mattered so much to Cece as her family's pedigree and her family's money. I think it was Pamela, his wish to take her from me and marry her himself, that made him decide to ruin me.
What do you say?
I'm saying that your father cold-bloodedly turned Pamela and my father against me in one brilliantly calculated move, Mason. He managed to frame me for something I didn't do. He got me disgraced and disinherited. He married Pamela, and he took over Capwell Enterprises. He took it all and left me nothing. But now, finally, at last, I think I can prove what he did to me.
And I'm supposed to help?
I think you already know how your father treated Pamela after they were married, and how he finally abandoned her. Well, now I've come back here to avenge her and to avenge myself, and yes, I want Pamela's son to help me.
Lovely night. The air is warm and sweet. Play that song at our wedding.
I remember how you looked in your tux. You were very nervous.
Me? Nervous? Impossible.
Maybe just a little self-conscious getting married on the beach in front of all those people.
Maybe, but I had reasons. I wanted us to say how that was where we met.
And it was perfect. Just the close family. 400 of our closest friends.
We were a controversial couple, weren't we? Those days it was quite unconventional to be conventional. I was known as the absolute rebel. I'm still known as the absolute. I was laughing at, so were you.
I think our kids inherited a little of that in their own way.
Ted is the latest.
Time for him to leave the nest. It's only natural.
Yeah. The way he's doing it. So we should use better judgment.
Cece, it's his life, not yours.
Well, if he thinks that I'm going to stand by and let him do whatever he wants, he's got another guess coming. Because when I was his age, forget about that.
All right.
In fact, maybe it's best that we let our quarrels come between us. When we got children, I had quarrels with Lionel.
I think you're right. We have enough differences between us without looking for any more. Cece? What is it?
What?
It's the way you're looking at me. You're not saying something.
You know, Miss. I was just thinking maybe it's time I admitted I was wrong about something.
Really? You're going to admit?
I think I might do that. I know that you're still not saying Lionel.
I'm glad that's finally understood. It's something you'll never forgive me for. I lied to you about Janet. Don't say it.
Listen to me. Please. There's so many other things that we can discuss tonight.
All right, well, that takes care of you, pretty much. You've got the two top drawers. There's our tenants leave us their pet dinosaur. You know, this guy reminds me of an old friend of mine. We just call him Dadzilla.
That's funny.
Actually, though, I don't think I really should be all that ticked off at Dad. I mean, in a way, I owe him a lot of thanks.
How's that?
Well, without him, he wouldn't be moving in with me like this.
Oh, I see. It's more to spite your father than to be with me, is that it?
Wait, no, Haley, that came out all wrong.
Yeah. Look, I can do it.
Okay. Well, it looks like it's getting nice and full.
Don't let it get too full or it'll explode.
Don't worry. You sure you don't need any help with that? 'Cause
I don't need it. I can manage.
Right. Okay, so, which closet do you want?
Doesn't matter.
Well, one's bigger than the other.
Doesn't matter. I don't have many clothes.
Well, then we're just gonna have to fix them, won't we?
No thanks.
No problem. I'll take you out clothes shopping one day.
Ted, I told you
All right. Stop. Come here. What is going on?
Nothing.
No. Now, you seem pretty tense. Now, look. Hey, come on, Haley. Now, you can talk to me.
Look, it's just been a long day. I just need some dinner in my stomach. I'll feel better.
Okay, then what about that other stuff?
What stuff?
That stuff that you were saying earlier? About how worried you were to get involved?
All I need is a good meal.
All right. Okay. All right, maybe after dinner you can help me figure out where all these posters go. I know exactly where this one goes, though. Look familiar? Mason meets Dadzilla.
Santana, have you seen Mason by any chance?
No.
Well, if you do see him, would you ask him to call me at the clinic?
Yeah, sure, but I'm not planning to stay here much longer. I'm waiting for somebody myself, and I'm getting a little sick of it.
Well, I hope they show up.
Hi, look, I'm really sorry.
Aren't you always?
I wouldn't have been so
Look,
late.
I don't care. Why don't you just sit down and have dinner alone?
Please don't be like this.
Look, if you had shown up an hour ago, you would have found a completely different woman waiting here. Finally, when I'm ready to admit that maybe I've been unreasonable, you find another way of showing me that you really don't care about me.
Look, I'm sorry. I said I got started a little late, admittedly, and then it took longer to drop Brandon off than I expected. Somebody showed up and I got hung up at the Capwells for a while.
Look,
It's all right. I'm not really angry with you. It's just that I can't be with you the way that I want to be with you. I always ruin everything. I don't blame you for preferring someone else's company.
Thanks for waiting for me here.
Oh, that's okay, sweetie. Oh, listen. While you were home, there was a phone call for you here.
Who was it?
A security guard from the Capwell offices.
What do you want?
He said it was your brother.
what, Ted?
No, Mason. Apparently he let himself into the record archives. So it seems Mr. Security is feeling a little bit insecure. He wanted to check with you to see if it was all legit.
That's odd.
So is your brother. Haven't you noticed?
Wait a second.
That's all I do is wait. I've waited long enough. I need some air.
All right, let's take a walk.
No, don't. I'd rather be alone.
Don't go after her.
Excuse me?
You heard what I said. I
Gina,
said don't go after
Do you
her.
mind? Would you please get out of my way?
You're only going to be hurting yourself, Cruz.
Please.
Cruz, I know where she's going. And you don't want to be there.
It's been a lovely evening.
It's my decided pleasure.
I hope I didn't say anything to spoil it.
Nothing. Nothing is spoiled tonight.
Well, well. It isn't the happy couple celebrating the perfect divorce.
Mason, I never remembered writing you here.
I was in the neighborhood, thought I'd drop by and wish you many happy returns on the anniversary of my mother's banishment.
What are you talking about? No, wait, don't even tell me what you're talking. Just go back to where you came from, please.
Not quite yet, Dad. We have, something to discuss.
Oh, what is all that? The IRS after you or something?
Oh, Dad, this ledger's older than I am. I'm surprised you don't recognize it. Sophia, you're looking lovely tonight.
Thank you, Mason.
Tell me, Sophia, have you ever wondered why Dad is the principal shareholder in Capwell Enterprises?
Actually, no.
Well, I think you'd find it ironic that, in spite of the fact that all these years Dad has been accusing Lionel of stealing the woman he loves and trying to ruin him, dear old father has already done that to his own brother.
Oh, come now, Mason. That story is as old as the hills.
Yeah, well, I've been doing a little digging around in those old hills, Dad, and I've come up with some pretty interesting stuff. Real page-turners.
All right, Mason. Now, what trumped-up bull have you been peddling now, huh?
Interesting choice of words, Dan, because as it turns out, it was trumped-up charges that victimized your brother Grant many years ago. You remember, don't you? If you don't, by putting this ledger together with some other information that I've gotten from some other sources, picture becomes very clear. How you deliberately made Grant look like an embezzler. That's a pack of lies. Oh, I don't think so, Dad.
Well, I can see that my brother is still doing the same vindictive torment he always has been. Now, first he uses his own children, now he's using mine to pursue his grudge.
Frankly, Dad, I don't give a damn about you or your brother. What bothers me is that my own mother got ground up in the process.
You don't know what the hell you are talking about.
Don't I? After Grant was disgraced, you did get Capwell Enterprises and my mother all in one fell swoop, didn't you?
You listen to me, mister. I tell you something. I deny anything that I did wrong to my brother. He did it to himself. He ruined himself. Do you understand me?
Dad, these prove that you're lying through your teeth.
Sophia, if I were you, I wouldn't be in a hurry to re-hitch my wagon to Dad's star. I think it's about to nova. You didn't really think your past would catch up with you, did you, Dad? Well, it has. Wheel has come full circle. I want to run for cover, but I don't think it'll do much good. We've got enough information to dismantle Capital Enterprises. I think you're about to lose your kingdom, Dad. And when the castle crumbles, you just might get buried in the debris.
Your motives are completely transparent. I think that by splitting me and Santana up, you'll have another shot at Brandon. You should save the strain on your brain, because it's not going to work.
That's not what's going on here, Cruz. I realized that Santana would retain custody of Brandon as long as she's a fit mother.
¿Qué es lo que ocurre entonces? ¿Por qué te metes en un asunto que no te concierne?
Porque es terrible que no te des cuenta de que tu mujer se lanza en brazos de otro hombre.
Gina, ¿te importa bajar la voz? Todo el restaurante sabe ya lo que piensas de Santana.
Claro. ¿Y tú no has visto cómo Santana ha entrado aquí con cierto caballero? No solamente una vez, sino muchas veces.
Si te refieres a Kate Timmons, no tiene importancia. Son viejos amigos. Fueron juntos al colegio.
¿Desde cuándo los viejos amigos se citan en los bares privados de la playa?
¿Qué?
Estoy segura de que Kate la está esperando en ese lugar. Y apuesto cualquier cosa a que ella acudirá.
Tengo cosas más importantes que hacer que controlar los movimientos de mi esposa. Gracias.
Yo también te las doy a ti. Es decir, a los dos. Os estoy muy agradecida por haber impedido que me condenaran. Estoy tratando de haceros un favor. ¿Cuándo os vais a dar cuenta de que estáis hechos el uno para el otro y a dejar de pensar constantemente en Santana? ¿Por qué no abrís los ojos de una vez y comprendéis que los sacrificios nobles no sirven para nada? A Santana no le importa lo que vosotros hagáis. Lo que le interesaba ya lo ha conseguido. A Brandon. Bueno, haced lo que queráis. Al menos lo he intentado.
Lo siento, Eden.
Y yo siento haber intervenido.
Esa mujer es un problema, ¿eh?
Sí que lo es.
Bueno, creo que...
Tengo que marcharme.
Sí, adiós.
¿Qué? ¿Ya podemos marcharnos a Montecito?
Yeah. Hey, listen, do you mind if we make a small stop first?
Are you sure it stays?
Padre.
Okay.
What do you think? Coming up?
I don't know. Is it supposed to be this wavy? Can I get seasick? Whoa!
Whoa. This is wild. Hi.
Hi.
Kind of nice. What's wrong?
Nothing?
No, come on. No, wait. You said that before. Now, there is something. Now, tell me.
Maybe it's just the bed.
No, I mean with you.
I'm sorry if I'm not acting in the way you want me.
Haley, look at Haley. Tell me.
I can't help it.
Help what?
Feeling funny about this?
Well, how come? You don't want to be with me?
No, I do.
But what?
And I just think this is moving too fast, don't you?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, we're just getting to know each other, and here we are already living together. I'm petrified.
Yeah, you look pretty tense.
Oh, come on, I'm serious.
No, I just mean with the bed.
Talk to you. It's just like virtually impossible sometimes.
All right. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. In fact, I got a better idea.
You're here? Did Mason see you? He was just walking by. I think he must have been on the beach somewhere.
I think there's a party down there. I saw the lights. I think maybe we should go someplace else.
Any place you want to go. I'll take you any place. I'm just glad you're here.
I just really shouldn't be here.
Don't say that. You have no reason to feel that way.
I
It's the way you've been treated.
I just feel so out of control.
You are a passionate woman. And a beautiful one. You saw Cruz at the restaurant.
Yes.
Was Eden with him?
I don't know. I don't think so. We argued. I'm beginning to think that the trouble between us is more my fault than his.
You know what you're feeling right now? You're falling out of love with Cruz. And your feelings for me are getting stronger. No matter how much you deny.
I don't know. I just can't think. Will you hold me?
Yes. I want to do that all day.
Mason.
I don't know. We better get out of here.
No, Colby, see you for sure. Oh, my God. Well, no. Maybe it's about time that we just stop hiding.
You listen to me. As long as you're married, a man in my position can't afford to do anything but hide this. Or I lose everything. You understand that?
Decided it.
I know. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I'm really
No,
sorry.
I was the one.
No, it was me, and I'm really sorry. I just don't...
You want to fight about this?
No. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight.
All right, look. We both know what the problem is here. I mean, well, it's easy to talk about. You know, we both want this relationship to work, but we've never had it before.
Right, and we just can't jump right into it.
Exactly.
I mean, something we're going to have to build up to, and I want it.
Me too.
I don't even want you to go. I don't want us to break up before we even started.
That's not going to happen. Not. I do think I should go. It's like you said before. We have to work up to this. All right. Tell you what. I'll sleep in the other room tonight, in my sleeping bag. And I'll look for an apartment tomorrow.
Okay. It's okay. One thing.
Yeah.
I hate this bed. Love you.
What did you just say?
You're good to me.
I love you too.
Take it that's not your first.
I don't think that's any of your business, Mason.
No, but we do have a meeting tomorrow about the annulment. I'd like to see you there in good shape. Don't want any trouble.
Ugh. That's a good one. All you've ever made for me was trouble. Don't worry about it. I'll be there.
Hungover?
Listen, Mason, I've talked to Mary. I know why you want the annulment soon, so you can be married before the baby's born. I'm gonna cooperate.
Good. And I was a little concerned about Mary seeing you by herself.
She's still my wife, Mason.
You never really had a marriage, Mark.
Whatever you say.
Mary and I should have been together from the beginning.
Right.
And now there's a child to be considered.
Yeah, well, you better be a good father, Mason, because that little boy or girl that you're gonna be raising just might be mine.
pensé...
¿Qué estás haciendo aquí? ¿Qué pasa?
Sé que no es un asunto mío. Pero Gina parecía tan segura que... De todas formas, aquí no hay nadie.
Santana últimamente ha estado muy rara y... Eso me preocupa bastante, Eden.
En el fondo, estaba deseando encontrarles juntos.
¿Por qué?
Lo que ha dicho Gina es verdad. Que no puedo vivir sin ti. Que somos el uno para el otro. Que te quiero. Y no debo sacrificarme. Deseo que Santana sea débil. Para serlo yo también.
Oh, Eden.
No aguanto más, Cruz. No puedo seguir fingiendo que no te quiero y que tú no me quieres porque no es cierto. ¿No te das cuenta